Just about to get underway. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. And we're underway from San Diego. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. And now here is Hunter Goodman. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. On to first, 2 away here in the top of the first. Here's Byron Buxton. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up with a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Jackson Merrill now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that drops in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. So 2 down. Next for the Padres, Ramon Laureano. The Padres score first.
No, that's down.
It's 1-0. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Step off throw to first, and he's back in easily. Another move to first.
No, he's
and they're keeping him close. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. Laureano leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground. Over to Albies. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here in San Diego, we move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. Babe Ruth now at the plate.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a ground ball. France gets it to first. 1 out in the 2nd. And now it's Mark Vientos. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one found hard the other way. And he hits a ground ball right side to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd. Here's Bryant now. Infield shifted to the pull side.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone. Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That's a little bit low. Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. And that is that.
Now,
back now and a new arm of the mound to start the bottom of the 2nd. Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. A little out front there as he swings through it. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time and quickly one away in the second. Miguel Andujar stands in here, takes ball one low, and that is downstairs. And the count is 2-0. Outside with a breaking ball. And he walked him.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Man at first, one away. Strike two.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Hey.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. Back here at Petco Park, in half up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Laureano under it. One away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Check swing. No appeal. And now 3-0.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
And ball four there. Tying run is on base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That misses. Ball one. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Base hit into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. And that one upstairs, ball one. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. That one is absolutely belted. Laureano on a dead sprint, racing back. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And that's a base hit. In to score from third. It's 1-1. Here comes the throw. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Couple of singles back to back.
Hunter Goodman will hit next. He's 0 for 1. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And the count 1-2. Albies on third. De La Cruz over at second with one down. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. Now here is Byron Buxton. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score two. Up and in. And that is ball one. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Can't get there. One run will score. The second run scores. To second now, but he's safe. As two runs score, they've got the lead.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing at the bat to drive in two. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Man at second. In the air to left center. And that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Garrett Clevenger.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tatis in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That one finds the zone. No balls, two strikes. Clevenger in his fifth season, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Merrill. And a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Padres with only one out remaining. Machado stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Ball 2.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if you will.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Ramon Laureano. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Ball 2.
They're down to their final stroke. The Padres with the tying run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Outside with a breaking ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. About to get started here. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. And we're underway from San Diego. On the ground right side.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul.
Ball 2.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Hunter Goodman stands in now and watches strike 1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Got it. And they get Ellie trying to steal. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes a nice running catch. 2 away. Here's Byron Buxton. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. He'll touch them all. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, David Morgan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Babe Ruth in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Smoked into left, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Mark Vientos stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Tatis going back. Has room, and he makes the catch. Digging in, Jackson Merrill.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here comes X to the plate. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Ball, that's out.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Manny Machado stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jeremiah Estrada.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Out towards right center field. Tatis moving under it. One away. In half up to hit. Half
Ball,
lays
that's
off.
the plate.
Pitches in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Foul ball.
Ball.
And that's downstairs. And the count is filled up. Now time called at the plate. Inside ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Now, Richie Sexson.
Inside
just missed. Runner takes off. In the air to left center. Merrill has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Now pitching for the Padres,
Jason Adam gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game.
There goes the runner. Squirts away a little bit. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw.
Heads up base running right there.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, left field. Laureano settles under it. And that's the 3rd out.
now pitching, Adrian.
Back now and a new arm in the mound to start the bottom of the 2nd. Adrian Morejon.
Ball 1.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That's in there. And a count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hammered on the line. Base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's a 1-2. Way
Ball
high.
2.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Ramon Laureano. Right through there for a strike. That one in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike. Step off, throw to first.
He's safe.
Tatis dives back in. Another throw over. Oh, and he got him this time. 2 down, nobody on. And he swings through that one. Just missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering upstairs. Got him looking. He battled for a long time. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound. Yuki Matsui. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. On the ground to first. And foul ball. Got him. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Hunter Goodman. Right to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. That was blasting to the moon. One down. Now here is Byron Buxton.
That's a ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Just missed. Matsui maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Man at first, Babe Ruth will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second.
He's in there. He's safe.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. Adrian Moore home into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now it's going to be Mark Vientos. That one ripped, but foul. Moore home. Goes 5 feet 11 inches. 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Nope. Outside.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2.
Ball 1.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses.
Ball 3.
Full count now. There's a swing and a drive.
Nope,
and
that's
that
foul.
is a foul ball. Payoff pitch. That one lifted to left. Laureano should have this one. And that is that.
Now Devin.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Devin Williams.
And he's
Nope,
got a
that's
nice
ball.
lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Strike 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Buxton sprinting after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Here's a high chopper. All these in plenty of time to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
That's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit, and that turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the order, Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Led off the game with a strikeout. They're down to their final strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is all right, just about ready for baseball. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. And we're underway from Fenway.
1 o'clock.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ground ball up the middle. Rafaela. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Hunter Goodman now at the plate. That one fouled off. 0-1 down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And it's off the Green Monster. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. 1 out. Runner at second. Here's Byron Buxton. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. 1 out, man at first. Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. The 0-1. Rudder takes off. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Ripped to first. Caught.
Well, that had RBI knock written all over it.
Zach Kelly taking over on the mound.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. So he goes yard to left. Here's Bryant down. Swing and a miss as he was out front. This one in the air, center field. Durant moving under this one, and that's the third out. Digging in, Jarren Durant. There's the strike. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. At the plate, Ceddanne Rafaela. There's the strike. 95 of that one. And a big swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Wilson Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Justin Slayton. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Half lays off. Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Richie Sexson will hit next. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Time call.
Time up.
Now it's 3-2. In the air, left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And he'll pull into second safely. 1 out, runner at second. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
That's inside. Ball.
Sexton, the runner at second with 1 away. Hammered down the right side, the foul. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Time out.
Time call. He goes down looking. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Giovanni Moran.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
De La Cruz in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That clips the corner. Swing and a ground ball. Meyer. And that's the inning. Bottom of the second. Joe stepping in for Boston. Roman Anthony.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Ball one there.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Carlos Narvaez batting with one down takes a strike. Sabathia, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 1-2 now. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit, takes ball one.
That missed. That's
and
the
you
ball.
won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
That's in for a strike, a slider. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execute.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Greg Weisser.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
This one in the air, center field. Duran gets under it. Takes it in for the out. So up next, Byron Buxton singled and drove in a run his first time through. Well, Singy, when you come to Fenway Park, I think the first thing that you think about and you picture the Green Monster. What's it like standing there playing with that thing behind you?
Now, I'll tell you this. It is an experience your first time in here if you're playing the outfield with the Green Monster, because it plays like no other wall in all of baseball. You really have to pay attention during batting practice, but still a cool place to play, and it was one of my favorites.
Next to hit, Babe Ruth. Buxton on the run. Throw off the mark, and he's in there. In front of the Green Monster at Fenway, they used to have Duffy's Cliff, which basically was an angled spot going up to the Monster. That couldn't have been a lot of fun to play in front of.
I mean, the Green Monster's enough. You're going to add something else to it. It's like miniature golf or something, but I can only imagine how difficult it was to navigate out there in the outfield.
Man at second, and it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A monster shot to right, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
One down, and next is the designated hitter, Mark Vientos.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That's too low, and that's ball one.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Time asked for at the plate prior to the 2-1 pitch. The 2-1. And he swings over the top there. Liner snagged at first.
He put a really good...
Number 78 gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball low.
Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner on the move. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. Half is gone. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Adrian Morejon.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Strike 2, Morejon, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer. Marcelo Meyer, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox.
Ball, that's in.
Now 1-1. They're down to their final strike. Meyer off of first with 2 away. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game. All right, first pitch coming up. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. And we're underway.
Ball.
That one fouled off. This is smacked left field line. and it stays fair.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Hunter Goodman stands in now and watches strike one. Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Yeah, hit him.
Oh, and he hit him. First and second, no outs. Here's Byron Buxton. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Carrying well. Adios, Peralta. A 3-run homer, and it gives him the lead. Now the left fielder, Babe Ruth. Foul ball. In the air, right field. Abreu under this one. And there's one away. And now it's Mark Vientos. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Hard on the ground to first. Contreras steps on the bag. That's it out. 2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Chris Bryant. This one in the air, right field. Hops
Over
over
the
the
fence.
wall, and
Advance
that's an
to
automatic
second base.
double. And half up to hit. And a rope into center field, base hit. Here comes Bryant around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Now at the plate, Richie Sexson.
Here.
Hack, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. That'll end the inning. Leading off, Jarren Duran. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Lined into right. And there's 1 down. Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate.
That's the ball. Hey, ha!
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Wilson Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. And that ends the inning. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Justin Slate.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Out towards right center field. And there's 1 away. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Ball out. Ball.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Time called.
John?
The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Now all even up. This one in the air, center field. Durant should have this one. And there are 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Hunter Goodman. Hit by a pitch his first time and then came around to score. Fastball is outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Outside. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. So a man aboard, and the batter now, Carlos Narvaez.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The 1-2. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor.
De La Cruz. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Greg Weisser.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1. Buxton on the run.
Yeah!
Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. He hammers one out to right. And they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Now it's the DH, Mark Vientos. Grounded out his first time up.
That's the ball.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Contreras under it, and he's got it. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Chris Bryant. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That's ripped. Base hit. A single by Bryant. So digging in, Ian Happ. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Abreu on his way in. And that'll do it.
Now pitching, Adrian.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Adrian Morejon.
Oh, yeah.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Now, Red Sox fans are frustrated, no question. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Nope,
Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit, takes ball one. Morejon in his 6th season. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. So they're down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. 5-0 the final. Ready to go. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. And we're off and rolling in Toronto. Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws the first. One out in the top of the first. Now the number 2 hitter, Hunter Goodman. That one fouled off. On the ground, out to short. Over to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. Here's Byron Buxton.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball. Down.
Right through there for a strike. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Smoked into left, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Babe Ruth will hit next.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Buxton on the run. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. In the air, left field. Base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching for it, makes the... Back here at Rogers Center. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Kerry Wood. Ernie Clement, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that one fouled off. Rolled slowly to first. Diaz takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Dalton Varsho at the plate now. That's ball 1. Out to center. Buxton in position. And that quickly 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Got him looking. Back now in Toronto. Top of the second. Here's Bryant now. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. In half up to hit. Swinging a foul. Straight back. 0-1 now. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. The 0-2. Half
Nope,
lays off.
that's inside.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground to the left, and it's off the bag. What a stop, but no chance. That's an infield single. Runner on at first with one gone. Yandy Diaz now. Runner takes off. That's a laser base hit. Half on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a pop-up. Clement moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. New pitcher now for the Jays, Louis Varland.
Power slider guy, though. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
That one is absolutely belted. Springer on the move, heading back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Well, one-run game. Here's George Springer.
Oh, that's inside.
Misses
Nope, that's off the
outside,
plate. Ball
and
two.
that's ball two. Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss, and the count is 2-2. On the
Nope, that's
ground,
foul.
and it's just foul. That was close. To third. Bryant throw to first in time, and quickly one away in the second. Alejandro Kirk in the box now. No balls and a strike. Drilled in the air out towards right center. 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swings and misses. 0-2. Goes down looking. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Braden Fisher.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ball one, no strikes. Fisher, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Ground ball right side. Sends it to first, and one away in the top of the third. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Ball.
check swing, but he went too far. That is strike two. Kids, we're going to have to pause here. It's time for dinner. 1-2 now.
Ball, that's low.
And that's down and away. Hit on the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth.
Ball, that's out.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. Adios. Pelota. He muscles that one out the opposite way. And now it's Mark Vientos. He's 0 for 1. That's too low. Ball 1. In the air, right field. Springer has a beat on it. And that is that.
Now pitching, Adrian.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Adrian Morejon.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. Ruth on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So digging in, Addison Barger.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one just misses. Got him looking for the K. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ball game. 2-0.
you